Ready for some paint, and then tomorrow you guys are gonna see the brand new parts car. This is our parts Z06 right here. Guys, there's only 3 days left of the red eye giveaway along with $20,000 cash, and we're gonna do something absolutely insane for these final days. So probably the craziest bonus entries we have ever done. We're about to do 2,000 free bonus entries on orders $50 and above for 24 hours only, guys. That's gonna increase your chances of possibly taking that sucker home like crazy. So don't miss out. Check out GOONZQUAD.com. Check out all the official rules. Could be you. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna continue working on the Corvette ZR1. As you guys seen previously, we tore this sucker apart. We just got the bare chassis over there, and today what we're gonna focus on is the body panel. So while we're waiting on our parts car to arrive, we want to go ahead and get some of this stuff sanded, get some of this stuff repaired, and we're going to throw down our official color. I mean, we've seen all the comments about different color suggestions, but you know what? I think we're pretty dead set on one that's going to absolutely stand out, and it is an actual ZR1 color, so you guys are going to absolutely love it. We do got a good bit of body work on our hands. We've got to take care of like some holes from those rivets right there. We do got to take up some PPF and just get this stuff all sanded. We're mainly just going to focus on pretty much the rear end, and then I think we might even attempt to repair this $5,000 hood, but we'll get to that a little bit later. As of right now, let's bring in some bodywork supplies and eventually get inside that paint booth. So we finally got some stuff repaired. We got everything sanded as far as the rear end of the ZR1 goes, and it's inside the paint booth. And it's time to show you guys the color that we decided on. This is gonna be something almost similar to one car that we got, but it's actually way different in a sense of the metallic. So let's go ahead and crack this can open. We got a whole gallon of it right here. Look at that high voltage orange right there, dude.
Dude, that is actually sick. So that is an original ZR1 color, dude.
Yeah, when we seen the C7 ZR1 in this color, I was like, that's the color right there. There's been a lot of suggestions, and I was like, man, we gotta decide on something because we're ready to pretty much get this car painted and start getting this sucker together. And I think we didn't go wrong with that. And the best thing about this is it has metallics in it. So our Viper is more of like a solid orange. It's got a look, no, it doesn't have
a yellow orange.
Yeah, almost like a yellow, but it doesn't have any metallics. This, I don't know if you can catch it, but it's got a ton of metallics, which it's one thing to see it on the paint can right here, but when it's on some parts and when that car's together in the sun, it's gonna look crazy.
It's gonna pop, dude. I cannot wait to see what it looks like, especially with like the black accents, the vents, dude, all that stuff.
It's gonna look so crazy, guys. So I think this is a good choice right here, but I'm super excited to see it on some of these parts. Let's go ahead, wax and grease a little bit, and then start spraying. Oh my goodness, guys. We finally got it sprayed in.
Slicked in, dude. This turned out super clean. I mean, that color just out here in the daylight just looks incredible. I mean, look at all the metallics, man. It sucks the sun actually just now pretty much just hit as soon as we were done painting, but dude, it looks incredible,
dude,
man.
Once that sun comes out, man, I bet this color is gonna go even crazier,
it's probably not
man.
even gonna look like this. It's probably gonna completely transform, but dude, that looks super clean. Everything went pretty much smooth. Pretty much for the most part, it went really good. That deck lid, that little wing right there, the fenders, until one of my chin hairs flew off while I was painting.
Oh my goodness.
Landed right there. I had to like pick it out, threw some extra clear coat, and made a run right there. That sucks. That's like the first run in years, but ain't no big deal. A little bit of razoring should straighten that out.
Hey, we'll be able to buff that sucker clean out if we have to.
Other than that, dude, nothing needs buff. I mean, super clean paint job, man.
Dude, I gotta say, this color right here kind of looks better than the Viper, I think, dude.
Oh, 100%. Maybe we just need the Viper out here, but this is just, it's different, you know what I mean? Tons of metallics.
Dude, this car is about to go crazy once we like get it all together, dude. Definitely gonna have to add like some smoke tail lights.
Some LED smoke tail lights will look super sick. We painted this wing because, I mean, that bumper had holes on top, and we're probably gonna order a bigger wing or maybe a carbon one or a wicker bill, whatever just looks better. We want this to be super clean looking. I mean, this is gonna be incredible, dude.
Carbon wing, carbon diffuser.
Ooh, we got a carbon roof already on it, dude. It's gonna be insane. I almost wanna go ahead and just throw this stuff back on the parts car, just see what it kind of looks like, to just get a visual.
We can do that. Plus, it'd be a good place to store it in a safe spot.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Check this out, guys. We went ahead and threw all the painted body panels on the back of the ZR1. I gotta say, that looks absolutely just killer right there. That color, we had to go ahead and just throw on a little bit of carbon fiber just to see, but man, I love it right there. But there's a few things that I don't like, and we're already mentioned, we're gonna change these taillights up. Definitely some either black smoke or some all white will look much better, but gotta upgrade to some LEDs because that red does look a little bit tacky. Same for the wheels. I don't know how I feel about this silver up against this color right here. I think some all high gloss black would look absolutely just perfect with this thing. But anyways, guys, that's it. We're just gonna store these parts, I guess, right here. Our parts car is coming in tomorrow, but there's a few things that we do want to do in the meantime. We want to go ahead and start preparing some other body panels. But first, let's show you guys this hood, and we may or may not be able to save 5,000 bucks on it. All right, so as for our ZR1 hood here, it doesn't look too badly damaged on this side, but when you look at the bottom side, we got full carbon fiber underneath. It's beautiful right here, but if you zoom in, we got a good bit of carbon damages all the way alongside that edge right there. Got some pretty nasty damage right there, some nasty damage right there, and then there's a good bit of carbon damages in the weave that you really can't see. And like, you could repair this thing right here, but you know what? It's probably gonna take like a whole day's of work. And honestly, we don't got that right there because we got plenty of other things to do. And if you really did repair it, you'd have to throw weaves over all these damages right here, and it'll never match the original weave. So that means you're gonna have to paint the bottom. And we really don't wanna do that because, you know what? Why not have that exposed carbon? So after doing a bunch of thinking, we actually decided that we're probably gonna have to go ahead and pay up that $5,000. We found one undamaged hood on eBay, and it's in perfect condition. So I think that's the route we're gonna go. We're gonna set this sucker aside. Elazar also took off, so maybe he has some expertise in that. He probably would have been able to save that. Maybe Corvette Carl could come in and save that, but we're gonna worry about some other stuff for now. We're gonna go ahead, focus on getting this fender ready for some paint, and then tomorrow you guys are gonna see the brand new parts car. Well, came in a lot sooner than I thought actually, so. All right guys, so we're gonna set aside this fender right here. We're gonna do some repairs, but our parts car pulled up. And on top of that, there's some crazier damage than I thought. This is a full carbon fiber fender, and we're gonna actually have to order some carbon fiber weave to fix some of that stuff. But anyways, we got something even more important, guys. This is our parts Z06 right here that has every little thing that we need in order to finish up our ZR1. So I wanna give a huge shout out to Lee C Parts for actually reaching out to us, because this right here is literally gonna have our ZR1 probably on the road in, I don't know, like around 2 weeks or so. Dude, this is just crazy right here. Perfect frame rails. We got a bunch of extras. Perfect original ZR1 front bumpers. So they're the same from the Z06, Grand Sport, and the ZR1, but we couldn't find that anywhere. So we're super happy to have that one right there. Also super happy to have these little wheelhouse panels right here on the car, glued on. We don't got to worry about, you know, finding new ones and lining it up and all that stuff. So super happy to have that right there. Also on this side over here, perfect wheelhouse as well. We got some extra wiring harnesses. We also ended up finding a ZR1 original fender online, and we bought it, and it turned out to be Lee C Parts selling it as well. So it's just like meant to be right there. But this one does have a little bit of damage, which is fine, because I'd much rather have some original ZR1 fenders than have some aftermarkets that are gonna fit like junk pretty much. But we also got an inner fender. Super happy to have all the little things as well. You can never go wrong with having extra parts. For this side over here, we got a perfect door. So on our car, we had some damaged doors. They weren't that bad. They could have been repaired, but this is gonna save us a lot of time just by just sanding them and just painting them, not worry about body work. Also, we got a perfect rocker panel. So on our car, they were just absolutely destroyed. It's awesome to have some perfect condition ones right there, and these are glued onto the car. So we're gonna pretty much have to tear apart the car and somehow get it in the paint booth and just paint it like that. Shouldn't be a big deal at all. But also for this roof right here, we got a perfectly good one, but I think we were wrong in the previous video about the Z06 having a removable roof. It's actually fixed just like the ZR1, which is no big deal. You know what, still gonna be a super sick car. Don't know if this one's carbon fiber, but not worried about that because we got a carbon fiber one over here that we'll just toss onto. But the back end is in perfect condition. We got an extra lid right here. Nothing damaged over here. That's just awesome. Let's crack it open and see if we got any goodies up in here. Let's see what we got. Look at that. We got a subframe right there, a bell housing, and also a headlight. Literally every little part, guys. Man, this is crazy. I love having all the parts because you're not worried about, like, you know, stuff slowing you down. So it's just awesome to have this whole entire parts car. And inside, you got the whole entire dash. You got door panels, just extras that we don't really need, but we'll take it. As for this side, the tub is perfect in the back right there. This door is perfect as well, along with that rocker panel. Let's crack it open and show you guys inside. Look at that steering wheel right there. We got some carbon fiber. Oh, it's carbon fiber wrap. You know, we're not worried about that because AZA Auto is gonna have us covered with a full carbon steering wheel. But man, this is just exciting stuff right here, because you know what? Now we can go ahead and pretty much paint the rest of our body panels and have our ZR1 all one color, that beautiful orange right there. I mean, this red, pretty good, but you know what, pretty basic. That orange right there is gonna be super rare, super unique when it's all together. Can't wait. But I think right now what we're gonna focus on is probably tearing apart this parts car right here, like door panels and anything else, and just pretty much just getting it ready to be all painted that high voltage. Is it a C6?
Yeah. Cammed out
Here.
C6, smoke
You
tail
feel it?
lights.
We were just tearing some stuff apart and then we heard something cam.
Some American Eagles.
We don't normally come to the fence, to be honest, guys. But when I hear a sound like that,
Wait, do you smell that?
E85, dude.
Definitely E85.
That's definitely E85. Is he turning around? Sure is. Oh my gosh. We don't even know the guy. What's up, man? He's a beauty.
Wow. I go to church with Elazar,
Do you?
and then I see him out on the river all the time. I just sold the exact color ZR1 that
Really?
you guys got.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, this is a beauty. I love the red. We just picked the color on our car.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to take a look at it? What a surprise.
I'm Mike.
Oh, my hands are a little
That's
dirty.
okay.
Hi, I'm Simon.
always
Nice
good.
to meet you,
Nice
man.
to meet you.
David, look at this badge. We were just removing a badge and we kind of ruined it. We're definitely going to
look
go
at
that
that.
black.
Right there.
ZR1 badges.
You do?
Uh-huh.
That's perfect, man. This ZR1 is coming together fast. Wow, the paint is beautiful. Did you get it buffed out or something?
I buffed it, yeah.
You buffed it?
Yeah, the car, I think it only has 18,000. My son bought this car when he was 17.
Wow.
We're from California. We've been out here a year and a half.
Yeah.
And a guy in Orange County, California built it, couldn't get it smogged. So we knew we were moving here. So
Perfect
we
place to
grabbed
be.
it. Yeah, it's American Heritage Performance. Did the motor.
Nice.
It's like 630 at the wheels on E85.
I'm sure that's plenty.
Oh, it's
It's rowdy, ain't it?
my ZR1 was 850 and it was way too much. It was, you couldn't even put the traction down. We're gonna take this over to Brainerd. These are killer. I mean, I couldn't even burn out right there.
Really? They just
grabbed.
hooked? Dang, look at these tail lights. We were just talking about these tail lights.
Yep.
Force exhaust. This sounds nasty.
Thank you.
This thing sounds so good. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do these little LED, blacked out marker
those
lights.
actually, I think, are off Amazon.
Is she for sale? It's such a.
He
He never
actually-
said no. He never said no.
My son, he bought this when he was 17, still a senior in high school in California, and he about 6 months ago he says, "Dad, I'm going to buy a house. I want to sell the Corvette." And I said, "No. You'll regret it one day." So I sold the ZR1 and I bought it from him with the intention that he can buy it back from me whenever he wants it,
Yeah.
you know, whenever he's ready.
You can't get
But
rid
he
of
did the smart thing. He's 19 years old and bought a house.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, you gotta get your priorities right.
Exactly.
Hey, you can race a Corvette, but you can't race a house.
That's true.
All right, Corvette owner. We got a parts car, same color as yours. But
Yeah.
This is the color that we picked right here. This.
That's killer.
What do you think? This right here is a ZR1, the C7 ZR1,
Yeah.
original color. If you look real close, it's got metallic in it.
And is this, what's the name of this color?
High voltage. High voltage.
It's killer.
There's two names of it: high voltage and some other orange.
Yeah,
But
because it's rare. It's rare.
Very rare, yep.
Yeah, that's just awesome.
it's so clean. Golly. Dang, that sounds good right there, dude.
Dude,
That's-
the Corvette community just acts out, huh?
That's right there. That's how you have to do it right there. He didn't leave weak, I can tell you that right there. But it was such a cool encounter. Literally, just met the guy. We don't, like I said, we don't normally go out there, even if you rev it or whatever you do. But when we smelt it, when we smelt that corn, we had to go out there and we seen it on the camera. Golly. That's what we're gonna have to do to our ZR1. We're gonna have to put some fat slicks on it, some nice skinny tires in the front, because he said it doesn't slip at all. But anyways, we got the front bumper, the two doors completely torn apart, ready to be wet sanded, ready to be painted. But also, guys, we still got a few more little things, I guess, to take apart on these rocker panels right here, which is gonna be super simple, but that's pretty much it for our paint work, guys. Not really much left, so we're super pumped about that. But guys, that's gonna be our wrap for today's video. But before we go, we're gonna take at least one part. we got some sunshine outside. Let's take it out there and show you guys what it looks like. Are you guys ready for this? Let's go into some sunshine. Look at those metallics just bouncing like crazy. That looks so awesome right there. Man, I love this color. But I want to know what you guys think. Definitely drop it in the comment section down below. But that's going to be a wrap for today's video, guys. Can't wait to finish this sucker up. It's going to be crazy. Well, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.